Let's unpack this. Today we're doing a deep dive into something, well, pretty unusual. It's excerpts from William Boericke's homeopathic Materia Medica.
Right, a materia medica. So basically a big catalog of substances and their observed effects from the homeopathic tradition.
Exactly, and we're focusing on one called Bufo Rana, which is literally the poison of the toad.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't about, you know, modern medical advice or anything like that.
No, absolutely not.
It's more a fascinating look at how this historical text described toad venom, the kind of effects they believed it had on the body and the mind. Prepare for some, let's say, peculiar insights.
It's really striking how detailed these old observations are. Even if the framework behind them is different from ours today, this source aimed to create what they called drug pictures, like a full profile of symptoms.
On the profile, huh?
Yeah, and our goal here is just to see what this specific historical view recorded about the toad's impact.
All right, and this is where it gets really interesting. I mean, beyond the expected stuff, like acting on the nervous system or the skin,
Which it does mention, yeah.
the text claims this poison of the toad could arouse the lowest passions, cause a desire for intoxicating drink, and even, get this, lead to impotence.
Wow, quite a range.
It really is. Quite a mix of claims, for one thing, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
What does that sort of breadth suggest?
Well, it really shows how connected they saw everything. It wasn't siloed like today, maybe. The text actually links its use to conditions described as feeble-minded children and people who were prematurely senile.
Okay, so cognitive aspects, too.
Definitely. And the descriptions of the mind symptoms are, well, vivid. Things like a propensity to bite.
Bite?
Yeah, or howling, a desire for solitude, and what they called imbecile states.
Wow.
And there's a really strong link made to epileptic symptoms.
Ah, okay.
Specifically, convulsive seizures occurring during sleep at night, and listen to this, often connected with derangements of the sexual sphere.
That connection, again, seems important in their view.
It absolutely does. Mental, neurological, even sort of moral states, all seen as deeply tangled up.
Well, and it doesn't stop with the mind, does it? The physical details get incredibly specific, almost visceral.
Yeah.
Like imagine injuries to fingers, where the pain apparently runs in streaks up the arms.
Very specific sensation.
Or skin issues, where every slight injury could lead to suppuration.
Pus formation, basically, yeah.
And weird things like blisters on palms and soles that leave a raw surface behind. Even sensory stuff stands out, like finding music is unbearable.
Oh, interesting.
Or this really bizarre feeling of the heart swimming in water.
What a description. It really paints a picture, doesn't it? And, you know, it goes into real detail on male and female systems, too.
Right, you mentioned the connection to the sexual sphere earlier.
Exactly. For women, it lists things like epilepsy at time of menses, also induration in mammary glands. It's like a hardening of tissue. And it was even looked at, apparently palliatively, for cancer of the mamma, plus offensive bloody discharge.
And for men,
It mentions involuntary emissions, spasms during coition, and even a disposition to handle organs.
so again, tying diverse symptoms together. Nervous system, sexual function.
Precisely. It's this historical viewpoint, seeing these connections everywhere. And they also noted what they called modalities, you know, things that made symptoms better or worse.
Ah, okay. Like
Symptoms getting worse in warm room on awakening, but better from bathing or cold air, or interestingly, from putting feet in hot water.
that level of detail about conditions is quite something. It shows their observational approach. So, taking a step back, what does this all mean for you listening? This deep dive into Bufo Rana, it's not about saying these old practices were right or wrong in a modern sense,
Not at all.
but it really shows how differently people observe the body, sometimes with startlingly vivid detail. It's a unique window, really, into how past generations thought about illness, a whole different framework.
Absolutely. And this little journey into Bufo Rana, it kind of invites us to appreciate the rich tapestry of human knowledge, how people tried to make sense of the world. And it leaves us with a question, maybe. What can we actually learn by studying these historical observations, even the ones that seem, really strange to us now? What do they tell us about the timeless complexity of being human and how we grapple with it?